All right, Wayne, how we doing?
All right, mate. I am good.
You hear us, aye?
Aye, I can hear you. Yep.
I was just I had the I heard the noise there. I wasn't sure.
Aye, can hear you.
Aye. So, what you been up to today? Nothing too much.
No, just dealing with the kids for a wee bit there.
Aye. Oh, I've just finished watching AEW there. So, if you want to start off, we'll talk about that this week if you want.
Yeah, it's cool.
Eh, right. We'll go into the first match, which was the tag team championships: Omega and Hangman Page versus SCU. What was your thoughts on that?
I enjoyed the match. It wasn't as high flying and there wasn't as many suicide dives in it. I think it was more groundwork for the two teams and a lot more kind of action that I preferred to see in a wrestling match than the usual sort of stuff.
I actually loved Kenny Omega in the match. I thought he was a star man. I thought he was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And I can see, you can tell they're just his time's going to come eventually. In it. It's just, they're just. I think this Hangman Adam Page thing. I think this will be the next storyline that breaks out with him, possibly him leaving the elite.
Aye, it's bubbling about into it's bubbling up to something big.
And I think that's why Kenny's involved in this storyline. But I think it was only a matter of time until he actually breaks it. I think he'll. It's only a matter of time before he challenges for the belt. Although that's a long. I still think that's a long way away. Do you?
Aye, I think obviously Kenny Omega didn't start off that great. He was giving other people. Um,
The
he was
rub.
giving, I was giving him the rub. And now he's started getting some wins and stuff. But I think Hangman Page will turn soon.
I think so.
Um,
I
but
actually, that's what I was going to. Sorry to interrupt you. I thought the match was good, really good. And do you know who I was impressed with as well? Frankie Kazarian. I thought he was. Oh, I thought he was class. Really, I thought he was brilliant.
I like Scorpio Sky too. I
Aye,
think
aye, aye.
SCU. I think that they are a really good tag team. And the full match again, they put
I
on
think
a really good show.
I think when they became the champions, I was a bit surprised because I didn't really see too much of them. But I
Hmm.
think, but I think the more you see them in ring, I think you can understand why they put the belts on because they're a really solid tag team. And then you've also got a thing where what would you call his name? What's his name?
Christopher Daniels.
Christopher Daniels, sorry. And the
Aye.
this dark order thing's lurking about. I don't. Is it so obvious that he's going to join them? Is it too obvious? I don't know.
Aye. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm just hoping that they're not going to make him the exalted one. I
I
would
don't
think
think so. I still think that's going to be. Would you call him? For him that left WWE, Brody.
Brody
I
Lee,
thought I still.
or Matt Hardy. I don't know if it's
But,
Matt Hardy or
but
not.
then again, if he leaves WWE, is there no 90 days?
Aye,
So I
I
don't. I
know.
can't see. I can't see AEW hanging about for another 3 months just to
Aye.
finalise this storyline. I
I
think it's
quite
going to be.
liked I quite liked his delete thing. That
Aye.
he's that was quite good. I watched the 9 episodes of it. Some of them were only like 2.5 minutes, and there was another few that was like 5-6 minutes, but it was quite good.
So much for him. That was him finished with his goodbye tweet.
Aye, I know. I know he's in a match with Randy Orton on Monday Night Raw this week, so I don't know.
Aye. In fact,
I
see when we were at WrestleMania 24.
mhm.
See the Monday Night Raw we went to the night after Raw,
Mm.
Mania.
Aye.
I'm pretty sure it was Randy Orton versus Matt Hardy, wasn't it?
I remember them coming out at the start of the night and Matt
Aye, that's right.
Hardy.
I
Aye,
think it was the
and
first match.
because I remember you shouted something to Matt Hardy. I can't remember what it was. I don't know if it was a derogatory thing you shouted or I don't think it was. I don't think you were cheering him on. You said something to him, something wide. I think, but I remember him coming out because it was Randy Orton that came out first.
That's right, because they played in fact, I might be getting this wrong. They played John Cena's music, they
Aye,
played Triple H's music, and then it was Randy Orton that came out with it.
aye, and then Matt Hardy definitely came out and said something or other, and then I'm sure I definitely think they had a match.
I think that because I think I was buying my nephew a Cena t-shirt. I think I went away for a drink to buy a t-shirt and that as well, a DX t-shirt as well.
Well, you said the Cena t-shirt was for your nephew, but I don't know.
It was actually for Paul. By the way, the match right after that was brilliant as well. Well, I don't know about you, Dustin Rhodes versus Sammy Guevara. Obviously, Sammy was with Jake Hager.
Dustin he's just getting better with age. It's like
I know. He's like a fine wine.
Definitely. I really enjoyed that one. He's just getting better with age.
I think his timing's brilliant. Just his actual timing in the ring is honestly, you actually can't teach that. It's just he's been a bit of. I think they said in commentary. I think JR or Tony Schiavone, I can't remember who it was, said that he's been in the business. Was it 30 years, 32 years, or something like that? He's actually old. He's actually older than Sammy.
Aye, and he's been in. He said it's at four actual decades. Like he wrestled in the 80s, the 90s, the noughties or whatever, and then this decade now.
Aye,
he's actually been in all the decades as well. Because I think
that was really good.
I think he was 19 when he first debuted in some. I don't know what division. I don't know what company he first ever wrestled in, but it was 19 when he first started.
Aye, which leads us into after the match when he challenged Jake Hager, which I think is going to be a brilliant match at Revolution.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. I think it's going to be quality because the two of them, we've seen them for many a year. I think Jake Hager's his career kind of stalled. They put the belt on Hager. Well, they put the belt on him far too early in WWE, and it didn't work. It just didn't work.
Yeah.
And then they brought in a Dutch Mantel to manage. Well, Dutch Mantel it was to manage him, and then that's when the people kind of broke out. That's when that kind of. But again, that went in the tubes pretty quick as well. So it's actually good. But I don't think Andy's ever questioned his in-ring ability. Do you know what I mean?
No, he is a good wrestler, and I just like Dustin's promo, like calling him Jericho's bitch and stuff, and obviously Hager didn't go in and challenge him or accept the challenge, but it's obviously set up for him to fight at Revolution, so I think it will be a good one. Aye. Revolution definitely is looking like it's going to be a good card.
I think it will be a brilliant card. And I'm just going to call it Dale right now, who's not here because Wayne's on the phone, and that's because Dale said diarrhea and we couldn't go to his house last night.
Aye,
right. Anyhow, Tony Schiavone. He after that it was Britt Baker that came out. Your favourite Britt Baker with promos?
I don't know. I did. The first week, the kind of on the boat was crap. Then she came back out on land.
I think that should be.
Sorry.
I said I think that should have been kind saying it was crap.
It was crap on the boat. Then she was a bit better the second week. Then last week with the wee Japanese lassie, it was another crap one because she was talking about dental work. And then this week I thought it got a bit better when she slagged What's a Burger or whatever it was called. It got a bit of heat for that. But I just didn't get why she's coming out with all these kind of dentist thing kind of things, and like it's going over everybody's head because I don't know what half all that stuff means. You know what I mean?
See, Boris, does it sound as if I think Roman Reigns get tagged with this quite a lot when he first started? It's as if you can tell. It's as if she's reading off a script. Do you know what I mean? It's like she's definitely been told what to say. There's nothing that she's put into that what she's saying whatsoever. And Roman Reigns was a bit robotic as well. I think he's a bit better. He's a lot better now, actually, Roman Reigns. But he was like very robotic when he's like, "Hi, I'm gonna kick your." Shut up! No, you're not. And I think you can tell she's reading. It's a script she's remembering. It's not her personality you're seeing on TV. I don't know.
I think she kind of, when she's talking as well, she kind of like her body language. She's like, she moves backwards and like rocks a wee bit and like moves forward. She just doesn't look comfortable. I do want her to get better because I think I want the women's division. I do want the women's division to get better. But but I just right now it's no on fire yet. To be honest, no compared to the tag division and the guys division, but hopefully it steps up.
Well, it was definitely Whataburger. She said that she sees a lot of confusion in the cheesy Whataburger faces of the fans. That's what she said.
Aye, and the fans hated it, so obviously there must have been a lot.
And then the fans chanted Whataburger.
Aye, and obviously there was a big boo, and obviously there must have been a lot of Whataburger munchers in the crowd. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
your favourite, your love crush, Riho.
Aye, she get beat.
She lost it. She lost the belt against Nyla Rose.
It was a really good match. I did enjoy it.
I must admit, I thought it was the right decision because you know my feelings on Riho as the champion. It's nothing against her personally. I just think somebody that size, like I said, you're lucky if she's 100 pounds soaking wet.
Mm.
And Nyla Rose is an absolute beast of a woman, I suppose. She's an absolute. She is a very, very big woman. So I think it was the right thing because I find it very hard to believe in Rio as a champion. And it was good because some of the things when she was hitting Nyla Rose, it wasn't taking much effect. I mean, Nyla Rose was kicking out at 1, not even 2. She was kicking, and that kind of showed I'm a lot stronger than you. I'm a lot physically, you know what I mean. So
mm-hmm.
I don't know where they go forward after Nyla Rose. I mean, who did she fight? Who did she?
Kong.
But is she injured now?
But no, I don't think she's. I think it was meant to be the.
Is it at work?
It's because she's meant to be filming the next season of Glow.
Which, by the way, I recommend highly. By the way,
I've still not watched any of it. My mate Big Rab watches it, even though he's not a wrestling fan, but he likes that.
No, it's really good.
But it was she meant to go injured with the attack for your favourite Dr. Luther. And met that big lanky-legged bird Mel. They attacked her. They went on a rampage with her because Mel get beat, and she Awesome Kong started attacking her as if it was Mel's fault that she get beat, but it was Mel took exception to it, and then the two of them kind of set about Awesome Kong. I think it was in one of the dark ones because you wouldn't have seen that. You don't really watch AEW Dark, but
aye.
I keep an eye on it because I see some really good matches in it. So they attacked her, kind of flung her on the stairs and that, and then hit her against the barricade. So she's meant to be injured at the minute.
All right.
Whether she's got to be back, I don't know how. Maybe it's between 4 and 6 months to kind of for a season of an American TV show. Maybe is it? I don't know.
I'm not sure, but then again, surely Riho, because she lost the belt, deserves a rematch. She should get a rematch, should you know?
Aye, well, if they're keeping it to the real sports thing, I don't know what they're going to do. If it's going to be, time will tell if they're going to end up being like WWE in that sense. If like they don't give the rematch to the person straight after it, who knows? We'll find out.
Well, like I say, I think they definitely put it in the right person. It's just a matter of where they go for here and how some of the because I mean, I think it's fair to say that Nyla Rose is a heel. She comes, but then again, some of the women who the big women who she could come up against, they're kind of heels as well, aren't they?
She's had a wee bit of a rivalry with that Shanna, the Portuguese French kind of woman. I think she
Portuguese French.
I think she was born Portuguese, but she was brought up in France. I'm sure that's her kind of backstory. And they've had a bit of a few bits of a tussle. And she's quite strong. That Shanna, she's quite a good. She's really I like the look of her as well in the ring. She's not really had a lot of time on Dynamite, but she's had a couple of dark matches, and she's pretty solid, man. So I wouldn't mind seeing maybe her get. Again, I don't know what her ranking ratings are again because she's not had many matches. So,
but then again, the women's division alone, it's like it's like one segment each week. There's not really much. You don't again unless AEW Darks that I've not seen. Maybe that's different. Maybe there's a lot of women's matches, but I don't know. But there's no much really. There's no much build up in any of the women's matches, like any of the background stories, any of the characters.
Mm.
So, but anyhow, The next match was MJF and Jungle Boy, which I thought it was no bad. I didn't think it was great. Didn't no enjoy it, but I thought it was just a basic. I think that was like counter fighting at the start between the two of them, were showing that they were as good as each other, and
I think the two of them are two guys for the future within the next between 7-8 years. If AEW keeps becoming a company, if they're going to be a company within the long term, these two guys could be main eventers.
By the way, what's happening with? I don't know if you know. I've not seen Luchasaurus. What's happening to him?
Luchasaurus came out at the end of the match. Did you not see him?
No, I'm talking about him in general. He seems a bit stale.
I don't know. I don't really know, because there was a bit when he kind of fronted up to Jake Hager as well, didn't he? When they had that the matches with the Inner Circle and stuff.
Because I think he's a big talent, a really big.
But they never done anything else with him after that. But
so that was
even when there was a dark match with the Dark Order and Jungle Boy and Stunt, he came out then to save them after Dark Order started kind of attacking him after the match. But they never really, there wasn't any really anything else. He wasn't actually in the tag match then, but that's a match that's on YouTube. You should check that out. That was a really good tag team match.
Well, after MJF won, after a commercial break, Pac cuts a promo. So about Kenny Omega, all the problems are on him, with Kenny Omega.
Yep.
Do you think that's going to be a good match at Revolution? I don't think there's been that much of a great build up with that, because Kenny Omega's kind of stuck in this story mode with Hangman Page, so he's kind of in two story modes within the one, isn't he?
But is that even actually? I thought I read that was actually 2 weeks. 2 weeks in Wednesday. I thought that was actually. I don't even know if that is in Revolution. I thought that was before Revolution. I might be.
Is that no Revolution?
No, I thought that was actually just a Dynamite main event.
Right.
I might be wrong, but I'm sure I don't know. I'm sure that was coming up as a 30-man Iron Man match. 2 weeks on. 2 weeks in Wednesday.
Well, that'll be. But then again,
I think it's the Dynamite before Revolution.
Right. I don't know why I thought it was.
It probably should be on Revolution, but then are they not going to be defending the titles at Revolution?
Well, that's the thing that I've totally forgot about that. They're defending the titles. That's what I'm saying. Omega's kind of stuck within two storylines, isn't he? Right now.
Aye.
Which it's not a bad thing, I suppose, but
Pac's definitely he's definitely one of my favourites on it. Just his psychology and his promos. He's so dark and he's really manic as well. He's dead manic, and he's strong in the ring as well. I think he's definitely slowed down compared to what he was in WWE as well. He's more methodical, and he can go fast still, but he changes the pace and slows it down, and he's dead vicious at times, and I do like him in AEW.
But by the way, I can actually say you're absolutely 100% correct, because I'm seeing here, no more ducking or dodging. In 2 weeks, he gets 30 minutes with the best in the world. So there you go. It's definitely, you're right, it's in 2 weeks. So 30 minutes will be like you say, an Iron Man match, which I think is going to be amazing. That's going to be brilliant.
Aye, but it should be good, man.
Even if the rest of the show's absolute shit, that'll be worth watching.
Aye.
The last fight, which I'll be honest with you, I didn't enjoy it at all. John Moxley versus Santana. I did not enjoy that whatsoever. No. I just didn't enjoy it. No, I couldn't really get into it. I think I was more interested in the outside of the ring with Jericho and Sammy, and I wasn't really. I thought the actual match wasn't the greatest. What do you think? Maybe.
I thought it was all right, because I was putting into the perspective of Santana had never had a match in about, I think it's 400 and odd days, so that's like about a year and a half. I think it was around about 480 days. That's like a year and a half or something. So I was thinking, well, the guy's doing all right in that context, but obviously Moxley's a single competitor, so he probably should have maybe done a bit more of the work to make it a better match. By the way,
I actually loved Moxley's entrance. Just you see the fans in the queue. and you see him
Aye,
walk, and you see him
aye,
walk past, and then he just walked. I thought that was amazing. I know he done that with
aye,
the Shield, but I just thought
aye,
he's really, really taking his character to a new level, isn't
aye. But he's got Mary and that. Like he comes out with the swagger and that. But
he? Aye.
it was good that like Santana was like met him right at the barricade though. He didn't let him jump the
That's right.
barricade and stuff. So he was like, but I actually like Santana's kind of in ring seated interview with Jim Ross, and he's talking about his dad and all that being blind,
Aye.
and that was quite a bit of a good story as
Emotional.
well.
That's right. Aye. Right. So obviously Moxley get the win, but that wasn't the end of it because
I know Jeff Cobb. Have you heard of this guy before?
I'm not sure. Was he in Ring of Honor?
He's right. Ring of Honor. That's his. I think that's his contract done with Ring of Honor. But I read today that he wants to stay more as an independent guy. But I don't know what his contract is with EW.
Well, to be fair, John Moxley kind of is independent as well, even though he's contracted to AEW in a good deal.
Aye,
They've given him some freedom to, you know what I mean, go to Japan and
aye,
really. And it's not as if he's in Japan when there's no contact. I mean, he's in right brutal fights.
aye.
So I think that's a good thing for the AEW. They're allowing some stars to do that. Then you're not restricted. You can still go out and make a living elsewhere.
I will. That Jeff Cobb wants to. I read that he wants to go to New Japan, and he was at that Rev Pro last night. See the one that
Right.
Osprey and Sabre were main eventing. He was
That's
on
the
the
fight.
he was on the kid
Right.
for that.
Well, I'm
But
reading here. It was in Lucha Underground from 2015 to 2019.
mm-hmm.
He was also in Progress Wrestling, which is actually quite a big wrestling. Well, for the Indies, it's a big wrestling company. He was in Progress. He was also in New Japan. It says he's currently still in New Japan, and he's currently still in Ring of Honor. So
Right.
take that with a pinch of salt.
Aye.
Who's actually contracted to, I don't know, but according to this, he's actually still making appearances for both. And then it also
Aye.
says, and then also he's just went to EW. So I think that sounds a bit right. What you're saying, he's going to be just floating about. He's kind of independent, but he's willing to work everywhere. Really, that sounds.
He's a big boy, isn't he, man? See when
Aye, it reminds me. Rhino, remember Rhino?
Rhino, mate. That's what I said to. I think I actually said to Kirsty, like, obviously she doesn't really. She watched wrestling for a wee bit with me, but she doesn't. She's not watched it for a good few years. But when I mentioned him to her, like, oh Jeff, she asked if I enjoyed the show the other night, like when I was watching AEW, and I said, oh, the guy's turning up with Inner Circle now, Jeff Cobb. I was like, I kind of recognise him, but I can't remember. I can't put my finger on what matches I've seen him in.
Aye.
But I was like, but he's like a Puerto Rican rhino. That's what he's like. That's what it reminds me. But it was when I seen a picture of him and he's celebrating with it, they've all got their arms up in the air. And I was like, look at the size of his arms, man. I was like, Jericho's a decent sized guy for 50 or 49.
Definitely.
And then I seen him standing next to Jericho and I was like, that guy's a monster, man. He was a wee tank. So
mate, never mind his arms, he's seen the size of his legs. He gives Rhino a run for his money there.
Aye, but I'm looking that I don't know. I'm hoping he's going to be like kind of. Again, he looks like one of the ones like a Smash Mouth kind of guy. So that's what I kind of like, that sort of lower center of gravity kind of guy.
Aye, definitely powerful, very hard to take down. I know what you mean.
Just smashes the guys.
Smashes through people.
Aye.
Well, there's something I missed out in AEW, but I ain't going to mention it now because I'm going to mention it later on because I'm going to start a goof of the week, and with goof of the week, it's got to be something we hate, something we didn't like, so or a person we didn't like, or a character or whoever. So I've got somebody in mind for goof of the week. We'll do it at the end of the show. So I think you'll probably guess it. The fact I've not mentioned it, you might guess who the person is. Once I say who it is, you'll be like, oh, I definitely. But anyhow, never mind that. But continue with AEW, kinda, is Jim Cornette.
Right.
Which I'll let you explain.
Aye, well, I've seen it on Twitter. I've actually just started following him. I thought I'd been following him for ages, since I set my Twitter back up. He said EW new wrestling champions, and it's Jesus, a guy dressed up as Jesus, and a guy dressed up as Scooby-Doo outfit, and they obviously get that.
And this is when the show's finished. It's not as if it's a serious thing. It's
so they get they obviously let them in the ring with Cody in the box and that, because Cody in the box and the referee Aubrey Edwards and a few of the other guys, I think Omega and that, come out and they just do a couple of goofy spots and whatever, and they let these two guys in the ring. Whether they actually done any wrestling or do they just let them in the ring for a laugh or whatever, I'm not sure of the full ins and outs yet. But obviously he put on new tag team champions or a new tag team, and then obviously all these other people, Jim Cornette fanboys as they're called, were like, oh, blah blah blah, saying, oh, backing Jim Cornette up. And then so I decided to put on a tweet, Jim Cornette in the ring with a turtle called Cowabunga, because he wrestled a guy dressed up as Cowabunga, and it was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle for years ago. And I'm thinking, well, if you're all this, he's always on his Twitter or his podcast saying about how serious he is as a wrestler in the 80s and the 90s and whatever.
Aye.
But he's wrestling turtles called Cowabunga. And also another one that I seen in Smoky Mountain Wrestling, he was a promoter then, and he actually made a character up called the Mummy.
The Mummy, oh my God.
Mummy, and it was a guy dressed up the old school bandage type of thing, and I was like, well, you can't be taking serious with what you're saying about EW.
That's as bad as Robocop and WCW.
I remember that as well. Mind that was terrible, wasn't it? So when he's coming out with stuff like, he's slagging AEW so much, but he was gimmicky back in the day as well. I mean, he used to run about with a bloody tennis racket.
I know.
You know, I mean, that's not that serious either. How can you really be serious with a tennis racket?
I know. Don't get me wrong. I love Cornette. I think he's brilliant.
I do love him as well. I did start off my tweet with saying I'd said something like, I've got a lot of respect for you, or I love you, Jim, but you're saying this and that. You know what I mean? So, but at the end of the day, I think I can see his point with saying, but AEW are coming across as they're meant to be sports orientated and taking wrestling more serious than WWE, because they've been all this gimmicky crap, and then they're bringing Jesus and Scooby-Doo into the ring. But like you said, it's after the show's finished, so it's just to have a bit of fun with the fans. These two fans that are dressed up as Jesus and Scooby-Doo, so they brought them in because they know they're dressed up for a laugh.
Like I said to you, I think it was yesterday on the phone. WWE done this, maybe not like Jesus and that, but WWE done this after like Monday Night Raws, where guys would come out and they would have a laugh with Stone Cold or The Rock or whoever it was in the ring at the end of the show. And it would just be goofy stuff. I mean, I remember Stone Cold singing, even though he was a heel, to the audience, and he was terrible. But, I mean, it's the show's finished. The TV time's done. That's it. Finito. Guys are allowed to relax and have a bit of fun, you know?
Aye.
But anyhow, that was Cornette. So I think take Jim with a pinch of salt as always.
Aye. I mean, some of them are like, there is some people on Twitter like, oh, I've been blocked by Cornette, and some of them saying, oh, well, screw him anyway, he's in the 80s and whatever. But I do think he's funny. And I do think he's done a lot. He's done a hell of a lot for wrestling. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing I look at
some people just take things too serious these days as well.
It's not that. I know people say, "Oh, he's done this and he's done that." I look at the guys who have actually been in the ring, and when you hear Glenn Jacobs saying Jim Cornette was a really big part of my getting me started, getting me going. When you hear Mark Henry saying, wow, when I started talking to Jim Cornette, I really, you know what I mean? He really showed a lot of respect for Cornette. So there's a lot of guys who, it's knows that, and Steve Austin, another one, a lot of respect for Cornette. Jim Ross, lots of what they've done, his knowledge and his know-how and his everything. So I think it's his tongue that gets him banned really for wrestling. I think, well, that's proof of it. There's proof in the pudding with that anyway.
Aye, but if at the end of the day, that's who he is, and he's not going to change, and that's
I know, but
what
the
you
thing
should
that
respect. You should respect him for that in that sense as well. But there's too many people out there that get
snowflakes,
upset. They get upset with people's words, and if you don't like what somebody says, don't follow them on Twitter. Don't listen to their podcasts, and listen to your PG friendly shite. You know what I mean? That's it.
well, he get kicked off the NWA. That's it, isn't it? NWA.
Aye, for saying that Ethiopia
But yeah, he also,
PLC
which
moped
is
thing.
not, it's not the best thing to say, but he also said it in WWE like maybe 25, 30 years ago, the exact same line and nothing. But that's just the way that all the snowflakes in the world these days, everything's racist, everything's.
But the thing is, I don't even know if it's.
I don't think it is racist.
But I don't know if it's even people in general, or it's if it's the government's making people that way, because the governments are telling you can't say this and you can't say that, or you're going to get you're going to get put in jail, but you could get fined for saying something like this, or you can get into trouble for saying that. You know what I mean? I just think it's politically incorrect to say this and say that now.
Well, I'm going to leave.
You could have said in the 80s or the 90s, but you can't say.
Aye. Well, I'm going to leave that Jim Cornette part and say blah blah black sheep. Fuck he's all. Right. Sorry, blah blah white sheep. Right. Another wee thing we were going to talk about Undertaker, AJ Styles. The rumours about they two maybe squaring up at WrestleMania.
Aye, I would.
Sorry, on you go.
I just when I seen it, I would prefer to see Sting and Undertaker myself, but AJ Styles would do a lot for the Undertaker, because the Undertaker definitely can't go anymore.
No chance.
That's pretty much my thoughts on it. But
definitely.
if I had to choose an opponent for the Undertaker, it'd be stay at him. And I love the Undertaker, but I just don't think he's go to anywhere. And I'm sad to say that, but I just think he's done. But AJ Styles and Undertaker, I would still watch it.
I would watch that.
But I would to see how it pans out.
Would you agree that AJ is probably the best guy that they could pick for Undertaker? Because I really believe he would be the most, either an AJ or a Daniel Bryan. That type of wrestler would be ideal for the Taker, because he wouldn't need to do much in the ring. They guys would make the match. It wouldn't be over physically demanding for him. You know what I mean?
Aye, I think AJ would, like you said, AJ would carry the match and take me of the bumps and things like
definitely.
that. But like I said, Undertaker, he doesn't. I just don't get why he needs to keep doing. I mean, I was watching. Actually, was watching that thing last night. The Giants, Legends of Wrestling, and we were talking about Giants, and Undertaker come up with it, and actually, it's because he loves giving the fans everything he's got, and if he keeps doing that, he's just got to bugger himself up totally, I think.
But then again, what are we going to see? We're going to see in 5 year times, 5 year time, a 59-year-old Undertaker sloping to the ring, doing the odd close. I mean, when's it? Enough's enough, is it not? And like I say, I'm the same as you. He's one of my favourites ever. He's any wrestling fan. He's one of the favourites. Any wrestling fan ever.
Aye.
But I think the Sting match should have happened when Sting came to WWE. That should have been the storyline right there and then.
That's WrestleMania 31 was 5. That's coming up 5 years ago now.
And Sting was 55 at the time. And by the way, in that match with Triple H, Sting looked absolutely amazing. His fitness, he was doing drop kicks at 55. He was in great shape. He was brilliant. And guess what? They still made him lose to Triple H.
Aye, and then the NWO, it came out and
all that was a side bullshit.
I know.
But that should have been Sting taker. And then with those 5 years, the guy's 60, probably still in amazing shape. If anybody's ever seen Sting in their life, probably in amazing shape. And he did say he needs surgery, but he said a few years ago, I'm not sure how his physical is now, but a few years ago after the Rollins match, he said he needed surgery, but if he prolongs the surgery, he can have another match. But if he gets the surgery, he's done. So he's never had surgery, so he's obviously ticking over pretty well. But I think it's 5 years too late. I would love to see it. I reckon they could have a 10-minute Undertaker entrance, a 10-minute Sting entrance, and have a 7-minute match, and I would love it, and let everybody walk away happy. But I would hate to see, because just the entrances alone, it's like a nostalgia thing, getting back all the years, you know what I mean? Like all the years that you've watched these guys. And I don't care, even if it was a 5-minute match, who cares? It's just, like, and do you know what, if it was me, I would actually let Sting win. I really would. I think he'd be my winner, Sting, no Taker. It'd be Sting because he's came for like WCW and he's finally got to Mania against the guy he's always wanted to fight and he's beat him. But I think it's too late now. Sting, but the thing is, Sting's called us for many a year. And why WWE didn't go with that, I will never know. That should have been the first match he ever had in WWE.
Yeah.
But anyhow, we'll leave that. I don't know. Hopefully it's AJ, but if it's no AJ, then I really don't want to see him at WrestleMania, to be honest with you. I'd rather he just, like you say, just packed his bags and went home and enjoyed his retirement. But on the Stone Cold interview, he seems quite... Well, obviously he's in a lot of pain. He tells you that. It's getting harder and harder. But it seems as if he still wants that. But like Goldberg, still entertain that one more match. But, so me thing I wanted to touch on, me probably get into more depth next week, this one. But just touch on it now though. The WWE Network. I wanted to talk about this for a while, but we've been on for 36 minutes just now, so just a wee touch on this. We can talk about this again next week. I think about selling their big pay-per-views exclusively to other networks. What do you think of that? And taking away for the WWE?
I don't think that's a good idea at all, man. I think the network would suffer, in my opinion.
Well, I'm a network subscriber, and I would immediately cancel my account. Even though I don't watch it much, the fact I know that I can watch it whenever I want, that's good enough for me, because it's my choice not to watch it when I have actually purchased it. But the fact that I've no got, and plus they're talking about 1, 2, 3 tiers of how much you can pay, what content you get. But the fact that they would sell a Survivor Series, a Rumble to, like, I don't know, a Fox, an ESPN, or a satellite company, or just pay-per-view overall, I think that's for me that kills the network. Stone dead.
Aye, I know. Whether Vince is figuring out that adverts are, if they go to a network like Fox for pay-per-views, they're going to make more money on adverts. I honestly don't know.
You think, if you think about the Super Bowl, they must make millions upon millions upon millions for adverts. I mean, the halftime show must be worth millions alone.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I would mind if it was still on the network, and even if it was an extra £2, I would probably still pay it, because I know I'm getting the content. But if they're going to literally take away the big pay-per-views, why would I bother paying for the network? Why? So that I can watch Ride Along with Carmella? Nah, I don't think so. Do you know what I mean? So, or maybe I'll get the one Bash at the Beach. No Bash at the Beach. Well, they actually did have a Bash at the Beach, but no, one of their Extreme Rules. I'll pay £10 a month for Extreme Rules. Nah, I don't think so. When let's be honest, even when you watch these pay-per-views, the odds and titles changing hands are very slim. Big titles. So, I want to touch on that next week if that's all right, but get into more depth on that if that's fine with you.
Aye, that's cool, mate.
Right, I'm going to put this to you, right? We've been on for nearly 40 minutes. So, and we've not actually been touching WWE. Do you want to touch on Raw? You interested in Raw?
I watched it, but it was a wee bit better than last week's. Again, it wasn't like Drew McIntyre.
I can hear the pain in your voice.
Well, you said that. I remember you saying that you thought it was online that MVP was done, but MVP actually came out this week.
Aye.
He had his thingy, but Drew McIntyre was trying to come out and say he was going to be take Drew McIntyre to the next level, and Drew McIntyre needed a manager and all that, and he could be his manager or something. Drew McIntyre just and stuff.
So MVP's still alive and well in WWE?
Aye, well, he said he was going to give him he got to be his manager, and Drew McIntyre's like, I don't need a manager, and then give him a Claymore kick.
Aye.
So but I don't know what else happened really. Ricochet or something. Can't remember. Ricochet had a match with Lashley, I think.
Aye.
He beat Lashley. You know what I mean? I think he beat Lashley, but it wasn't.
I'll touch a wee thing on WWE. Apparently, Hulk Hogan spoke about the power of Bill Goldberg, to give some advice to Bray Wyatt ahead of his match with at the superb Super Showdown. Right. So, for me, that's a match I'll probably watch it, but I won't watch it live. I'll catch it on YouTube for I'll probably go for about 1 minute and 43 seconds. Bray Wyatt against Goldberg.
I've not like his Hogan was on SmackDown, wasn't he?
Aye, so I heard. Aye,
I'll maybe sit and watch. I'll try and watch SmackDown just to see what's going on, but I'll probably fast forward the majority of it.
And Goldberg's on it live next week, so I might actually tune in to watch Goldberg live next week because I do like Goldberg. I know he is what he is. He's he'll never be but he'll never be an AJ Styles. He'll never be The Rock or Austin, but. In terms of, in fact, he'll not really be many guys in terms of in-ring ability, but that's not his character. His character's explosive. He knocks you out in 3 minutes, and that's you. Bang, go home. So, and the last one I wanted to touch on was Goof of the Week. Who's yours? I'll tell you mine's.
Go for it.
Right. Mine's is Brandy Rhodes.
Oh, aye. Actually, I just as soon as you said that, I remember now. I forgot we were actually talking about that the other day. Aye. I just don't get it at all. Nightmare Collective heel 2 weeks ago, and now she's sucking up to Jim Ross and being happy and to talk to Excalibur and
saying Excalibur. Oh, I apologise for that the other week.
Aye, and then the bit when MJF was saying, "Oh, you are a real man," grabbing his crotch and that. And then next thing, Jim Ross is saying, "Oh, sorry for his behaviour, Brandy," and all that. And she's like, "Oh, you don't need to apologise. Stick up for me, Jim," and all that. And just this nice woman now, all of a sudden.
I know, and even it was some of the terms she was using. I was like, "Come on, you've just went for an absolute heel." With no storyline, no backup, no dialogue, no nothing, and all of a sudden you're the nicest person in television since Oprah Winfrey. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know about you, but she's my Goof of the Week. What about you? Would you agree with that?
Yes, I'd agree with you, man. When I was watching the match and listening to her, I was just cringing. I just didn't understand how she went for this cutting women's hair off and try to be like this bad woman to sucking up on the commentating and stuff. So it's just dead weird.
By the way, is there any news on? Is this going to be Dr. Luther or whatever his name is? Is he going to be relegated to AEW Dark from now on in until they come up with something new?
I'm not sure what's going on, but I think him and Havoc are going to hear. Maybe they'll be on the pre-show for Revolution or something. Maybe.
Is there a reason why Havoc's been off TV?
Well, he's on. Like I said, he's on. It was him and Sonny Kiss had a match, and it was him and Sonny Kiss had a match on Dark, and straight after the match, it went to that promo backstage with Dr. Luther about London Bridges falling down and all that. So I don't know.
Do you think it's a coincidence that I think it was it 2.5 months ago? Was it Excalibur's birthday? Whose birthday? There was a birthday party with AEW talent, were there? I'm not sure. Was it Tony?
Was he fighting?
Was it Tony Schiavone's birthday? No.
I don't know whose birthday it was, but I remember the two of them end up scrapping or something.
And Excalibur and I know we're kissing with Excalibur and Jimmy Havoc. And I'll be honest. Ever since then, you're lucky if he's been on TV more than once.
Was it not meant to be a headlock and a couple of pushes or something, and that was it. It wasn't really.
I know, but it's just. But I know, but it's just I find it a bit funny that the time where that happened, he's never really been seen. I know, don't get me right. It could be there's nothing, no storylines available. There's just trying to find something different for him. But I just find it quite. Is it like coincidental that a wee thing like that breaks, then the next minute he's no really. I mean, for a guy who some people love hardcore TV. They love hardcore TV, and he's exactly what some people love to watch. Personally, I don't really, but I don't know.
His match with Sonny Kiss, it was a bit more. That was a bit more kind of in-ring wrestling, a wee bit less. He was still kind of biting his fingers a few times and like doing the break, like the fake break finger hangs and that. But it was a wee bit more wrestling this time for Havoc. That's probably the most I've seen him wrestling. So,
do you think Havoc will be one of the guys who, when a company's starting up, they bring him in? Like, he could be a solid member of the team to start with, but when the company grows, better TV numbers, bigger signings, bigger wrestlers. Do you think he's a guy they cut loose? Thanks for everything.
Maybe.
I think it could be maybe one of the kind of. I'm not. That's nothing against him personally, but do you think that's maybe the kind of? No, because you need to bring people in to start something off. So I was thinking. Do you know what I mean? I mean, the librarian. That's that's the perfect example. The librarian. Which
sure.
absolute.
I know. I do. The librarian's just a total job, isn't he?
But it was just something to start at. That's what I mean. It was something to start with. It was something to fill some TV time. Well, don't get me wrong, not much TV time, but
I know.
So what have you got planned for wrestling wise for your next podcast with Wayne's World of Wrestling? What you going to watch and talk about next week's show? Is it any more Japan or?
No, but that's no until there's some coming up in the 19th to 20th, the 21st and the 22nd kind of thing. That Nakanishi's fully retiring in that, the older boy.
I thought, all right, okay.
So the 3rd of March is the one that I kind of probably watched because that's when it's Hiromu Takanashi taking on Naito for the titles. Well, again, I don't know if the titles are definitely on the line, but I think they're going to put them on the line, to be honest.
I was thinking what we could do for next week. I'm off work on the Sunday and the Monday, so we could do one where we've actually, even though SmackDown's been on, obviously we didn't watch it or that, but we can comment maybe in Goldberg next week. I'm guessing this Super Showdown's coming up real soon, so they're going to have to tie up.
It's on the 27th, I'm sure.
Aye, so they need to tie up the matches pretty quickly. So I'm guessing there'll be more regarding Goldberg, The Fiend, but maybe also a couple other matches. But it's just, I'll be honest, it's an event I'm not actually caring about. Are you?
No, they're usually mediocre. In my opinion, I don't really like them. I'll maybe watch a few of the matches. I'll see what's happening, but right now I'm not bothered. But we could talk about what's happening after Goldberg's been on.
Aye,
we could probably do this again. Like it'll be a week on Saturday. We could probably just do this again on the Anchor kind of phone link.
Well, we'll see if Dale's diarrhea's cleared up first, then.
Aye.
And we can maybe do it on the Saturday night.
Aye, if we don't do it, if you are you out? Did you say you're off a week on Sunday?
I'm off next Sunday, Monday. So
aye, we could do it at Dale's on the Saturday. Aye, with the mic and that. I do that. Cool.
Or even if not the Saturday, even the Sunday, just whatever day suits. Like always, so we can post it on Anchor and YouTube and that. So right. So is that us for the day?
Yeah, that should be it, mate. Aye.
Well, thanks for coming, Wayne, and we'll see you all again next week. Thank you. Bye.